Hi, I'm Patricia. I'm here to speak to you about prayer. Prayer, in simple terms, is communicating with God. It is about hearing from God as much as it is about speaking to God. Prayer goes two ways. All our relationships are built through intimacy based on how much time and attention we give each other. That goes the same with God and us. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 17 says, "Pray without ceasing." And I believe what that means is that God wants us to constantly communicate with Him because He wants a deep and intimate relationship with us. Our relationship with God goes deeper as we communicate with Him more. And the security of our relationship with God is found in knowing that God actually hears our prayer and He's actually responding to us. The more we engage in a conversation with God, the more we actually realize how close He is and how much He wants to bond with us. So if you want to get close to God, why don't you start a conversation with Him today? God hears every prayer. Maybe you're having a difficult time with friends at school, maybe with some family. Why don't you talk to God today? Why don't you have a conversation with Him, ask for help and ask for His perspective? Or maybe you know someone that isn't well in your life. Why don't you pray and ask God for healing? Or maybe you simply want to thank God. You can talk to God about anything and everything. A couple of years ago, I remember wanting to go to a mission trip to Cambodia. And I remember not actually having enough money to go. I went to my room and just talked to God and told Him how much I really want to go. But I asked Him that if He really wants me to go as well, would He actually supply the money for me to go? That same week, someone from my parents' Connect group actually came to me and felt to give me money. God heard my prayer, and whatever your prayer looks like, I believe that God hears your prayer too, just like He heard my prayer. Jesus has actually set an example in the Bible that His life was filled with prayer and He was so close to God. So if you want to have a relationship with God, why don't you have a life filled with prayer?